Hi everyone, this is Ash and welcome to my special confessional. So some of us may know that the semifinals and grand finals are nearing All-Stars na, which is really exciting because parang kakasimula lang namin. But here's a special confessional, and for this confessional, I'll be criticizing my co-models for the season. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. I'm staying on this side so I can show you pictures of them on this side. First up is Kuya Ed. I was very intimidated by Kuya Ed, really. During our season, Online Edition 2, he gives really mean comments, and I mean mean in a good way because he's very spot on with details and very constructive on criticism niya. And he especially didn't stop with just giving comments. He also showed that in modeling. But I only see him as my ka-level and not a threat. So I feel like this is going to be a good battle between us. Next up is Shirima. I actually know Shirima from a contest I joined before the pandemic. And to my surprise, siya pala yung creative director nun. And that's where I got to know her. I don't see her as a threat right now. Why? Because she has an advantage because she has the glam team, the photographer, the studio. But skill-wise, I think I can just get ahead of her. Just give us the same resources, and that will be definitely fun to watch. Just give everyone the same resources and see what they can work out from there. Next up is Xyron. During our season, Xyron is unknown. Well, I think I can say the same for this season. Xyron is still very not on the top. I mean, he's an underdog, yeah. But I just don't like his attitude where wala siyang imik. Like, that gives people the reason to step over him, and I'm not for that. That attitude is very, like, I don't like it because pwede kang tapak-tapakan na ibang tao, and as me having a strong personality, I won't settle for that. So, that's up to him naman, but I really don't like that attitude of his. Next up is Michelle. I'm just gonna be straightforward. Michelle is here because of luck. Just pure luck. That's all. Because how many times have she been in the bottom and hindi pa rin siya natatanggal? For example, our encounter. Me. Nasa bottom ako because she had an advantage. And I was ahead of her for 5 whole points. Ayun, so I think she's here because of luck, but it's okay because then I'll have someone to overtake at the semifinals. I hope she proves me wrong. Okay, next up is Christian. Christian is an absolute challenge slayer. Wala akong masabi doon. Like, I admit, he's great at challenges. Pero at photo shoots, he's very inconsistent. Like, one episode, he's doing great, and the next episode, he's not. I don't know if his schedule has anything to do with it, but I think consistency is very important in a model. Yeah, that's one thing that's very important, consistency, and I just don't see that with Christian yet. Next up is Chino. Chino, just like Christian, is what I view as a challenge slayer, but his personality is spot on. I love his personality. But him as a model, I think he's very, like, gusto niya talaga iparating yung message niya as the devil, but ayaw niya talaga bitawan yung narrative na yun. At in the early parts, ayaw niya bitawan yung narrative na devil. And I think kahit hindi siya swak sa theme namin, is pinapasok siyang ganun, which is something na I don't appreciate. Next up is Charmaine. Charmaine has a very strong aura around her personality that sometimes gets her to look cocky for some reason. I really understand why people shows her as the most bitter model because sometimes her personality just streams. I can do it better than someone. And she publicly announced that. I appreciate her honesty, but that's very offensive to someone who's at the top spot. So I think she should watch her words next time. Last up is Junior. So I don't know Junior's pronoun, so I'm going to refer to them as they, them for this confessional. Junior, I think, has the same problem. They lack consistency throughout the competition, and they also sometimes show us that they don't want this because they're not that active. that's all I can say about them. I can get that they're really sensitive at times, but they should do a little bit more effort to socialize and to like talk to us in the competition. So that is it for this confessional, and I hope you liked my comments about these models. Regardless of what I said, they're all amazing individuals, and I really hope you support all of us in the coming semifinals and finals of Battle to the Top All-Stars. This has been Ash, your online edition 2 Royal Ambassadress. Goodbye, guys.